guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about Chucky again. Because this show, man, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Chucky's so much fun. Okay, so this one basically picks up about a week after the first one. They do a recap, which is, I don't know, for some reason I found that funny because I'm watching a Chucky TV show. Like, and there's a lot of shows coming out based on like horror movies from, well, Chucky is a classic horror movie at this point, but like they're doing I Know What You Did Last Summer too. I've watched the first 4 episodes of that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be talking about that one. It might be a situation where I talk about it after it's over, because so far I like it but I don't, okay? Like, it's weird. It took the parts of the Scream TV series, which I like, but it took the parts of the Scream series that I didn't like, and like put them on Max in this. And that's the stupid, maybe I'm just old, but it's the speed, the writing, dialogue. Jesus, I'll get there. It's the dialogue that just bothers me. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, we're not talking about Know What You Did Last Summer. We're not talking about Scream. We're talking about Chucky. And I like this one. This one's good. So we're about a week past Jake's dad dying. He's moved in with his Uncle Logan, who was also played by Devon Sawa. The rich guys, okay? The rich side of his family, with Junior as well, who I still can't tell if I like this character or not. Cause like, I get where he's coming from. I know, like, he's sympathetic in a way. I get where he's coming from. But he's still a shithead. Now, on the other hand, the person that is 100% a piece of shit is Lexi. And good lord, when that girl dies, she has to die, I'm going to cheer. I expected her to die in this episode. She does not. Spoiler. This is going to be pretty much spoilery. It's hard to talk about TV shows without spoilers because they're so short. But anyway, we like that Chucky's a good dad. We bring Glenn and Glenda into this now. Glenn and Glenda is not my favorite character in the whole Child's Play franchise. Glenn/Glenda actually is probably my least favorite character. I really don't like Glenda. And it's not because of the whole gender fluid thing, because you have no idea how way off base that is. Because I myself, believe it or not, I do present mostly femme on videos, but you've seen me in my, when I'm not done. I myself am gender fluid, so I do go mostly by she, her, but I do have my they, them moments and my he, him moments. So it's all about the vibe of the day, okay? So it's not because it's a gender fluid character. It's just because the character's annoying. It's just an irritating fucking character that's just screechy, and I just don't like the character itself. The writing for the character, right? Glenn Glenda. Anyway, that's my Glenn Glenda rant. I don't like, that's the only, probably the main reason I'm not a big fan of seeing Chucky. Because I just don't like that character. And I don't think I'm the only one that don't like that character, because they didn't bring it back. It might show up in this, I don't know, since we've mentioned Glenn/Glenda, but I just don't like the character. It's just written so badly to be this like whining, annoying, shrill character that just drives me insane. So, anyway, we like that Chucky's actually a good dad and is like totally accepting of the fact that his child is gender fluid. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's like, it is what it is, so that's cool. What else happens in this? I like the dynamic between, I keep forgetting the kid's name, the podcast guy that does the Hack and Slash podcast, I forget his name, but it's the love interest for our Jake character. I like that relationship that's going on there. In this one, I feel like it's going to be like a death per episode situation in this show. So for this one, our death, which tipped me off that, spoilers, Lexi didn't die, because you're expecting Lexi to die in this, because at the end of the first episode, Chucky says, okay, let's talk about Lexi. Like, how are we going to get rid of Lexi? So you anticipate that, but I feel like it's a one death per episode thing, so when the death happened, it kind of made me assume that there's not going to be another one, and that's just randomly the maid, and it's pretty well, like, almost pretty much an accident, like, it just happens. There's no reason for Chucky to kill the maid, but I think it's hilarious, and I like that he's like, why would I kill the maid? That was just like a total accident, but it was a good effect, it was a good death. The deaths in this, so far, I'm liking, and like all the puke from the first one, I feel like that was a bit excessive, but it made sense, because he was drunk, he would have thrown up, and, right? The maid, that was good. That was fantastic. I like the little trick-or-treating part. This one is the Halloween episode. I think we have a new title card. I don't know if they changed the title card to have the pumpkin. I don't remember the title card from the first episode. But we do have the title card with all the knives spelling out Chucky and pumpkins. So I don't know if that's just a thing where this is the Halloween episode, or if it's going to be a different title card for every episode, which will be cool. This strap is absolutely barbarizing me. Sorry. We have the trick-or-treat part, which kind of harkens back to the opening scene. I like the backstory of Charles Lee Ray, of him just being this twisted fucking kid that, like, he's just fucked up in the head from the beginning. Like, he's just psycho. Because he sees the fact that he got an apple in his trick-or-treat bag, and he sees the razor blade in the apple, and he still bites into it. And oh boy, ugh, I felt that. Ugh. And then later on in the trick-or-treating scene where he's wearing a Hello Kitty mask, which is hilarious, he gives an apple to the lady that tells him where the party is, and you come back to it later, and she's talking to the cop. There's just blood, because of course he put a razor blade in the apple, and she fucking ate it, because she's an idiot. Like, but it was gross, it was cringy, I loved it. The whole scene with Lexi revealing her costume. Have I stated my hatred of this character yet? Because I really don't like Lexi. I know girls like Lexi. I've heard a lot of people saying that, like, the bullying is a little bit extreme. And it's like, well, I was bullied in school. It's never that bad. It sometimes is that bad. Trust me. As someone who was tortured. Not as publicly as that. But I've had shit happen, okay? And it can get that bad. It really, really can. And the teachers not giving a fuck about it? Yeah, that's it's pretty well spot on. So, and it's still like that today. It's probably worse today. Because I've heard fucking stories, man, of kids standing up to bullies and the kid getting expelled from school and the bully not. Like, it's bad. It can get bad. And I've had a similar situation where somebody dressed up as something specifically to get under my skin before, just like happened in this. It was a little less traumatic. It wasn't a dead relative, but it was something. So anyway, we're gonna move on from that. But she's a piece of shit, and I cannot wait to see her die. That's where I'm going with that. But anyway, Chucky, so far, I'm loving this. I cannot wait till next week to see the next episode. I'm very excited. So, yeah. Very, very highly recommend the Chucky series. Like, TV series based on horror movies can be iffy, but Chucky is good. I remember Hannibal was good. Like, you can get good ones. There are some good ones. I'm still not sure where I stand on I Know What You Did Last Summer. I like the kills. I do. They're fun and gory. But it's the fucking dialogue that bothers me, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna move on. And I will be back on Monday. On Monday, we're gonna talk about Bad Candy, because I found it. I have found it. So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna talk about that. And then I may talk about the season of American Horror Story that came out this year, because I absolutely loved it, and I'm gonna watch through it, all of it together, like binge it kind of, before I do a complete take on it, like full story wise. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this one, and I will see you guys in my next video.